Hi, welcome to Brushes of Magic. I'm James, and today I'm going to be doing a review slash tutorial on the Scarecrow vampire fangs. The small sexy ones. Realistic looking vampire fangs. So yeah, if you guys are interested in these types of fangs, please stick around and watch the tutorial. Okay, so first things first, I'm going to grab this guy and I'm going to take him out of the package. Brittle packaging, but you know what? This is just for packaging, because after the fact they got this little case that's on the inside. So anyways, it comes with this coffin-like case. On the inside you got your 2 teeth plugged into this jewelry setting, and then on the inside of that you have a carrying case, which is doubles as your mixing case for the materials on the inside that they have here, which is this little vial of liquid here and several of these capsules with the mixture powder inside of it. It also comes with a toothpick to mix it and stir it and place it inside the tooth cavities in order for it to harden in place. So after you get done mixing it around, you get to take this little guy around and snap your teeth in there and wait till the vampire tooth fairy comes around to give you big bucks for it, or bags of blood, I don't know, whatever the vampire tooth fairy brings. But yeah, so there's all those things. These are the materials that you'll be needing, not to mention the instructions that come with it. So the first thing they want you to do is they want you to take your first tooth and practice putting it in and out of place into the perfect position that you find. Try it out, basically. Check it from side to side, front to back, make sure that looks good, and then practice getting it in the exact position several times, because after you mix your stuff up and everything and you place it in there, they want you to be able to go in there in one single motion. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. Okay, I think I'm ready to attempt. Okay, so the next step after that is they want you to take one of your capsules and basically pinch and twist it apart. Looking at it, it looks like that the bottom end, or the end that goes into the other end, is the thinnest, but it's also the tallest, so that the powder is actually going to be in the thinner of the two pieces. So if you're going to twist it and break it off, you want that one to be holding your powder, so try to angle it in a way that it's not going to spill out. That's going to be my first conjecture from looking at this. And then after you've done that and you've taken it apart, they want you to take it and pour it into this and tap it into the deepest inset corner of that. I'm going to go ahead and do that now. So now I've gotten all the powder that was in that capsule tucked into the bottom corner of this container. Now at that point they want you to twist off the top of this and drop 4 drops into that and stir it around and make sure that every bit of that powder gets wet with those 4 drops of that fluid. Be sure to try to keep the mixture of the powder and the liquid into a thick glob into the corner, that way you don't waste any. You're going to be mixing that from around about 30 seconds to a minute. After you put the 4 drops of that liquid into that mixture, they're saying that they want you to put it onto the outer edges of the tooth, but try not to get all the way deep into the point. You just want it on the outer edges, and then push the fang in the position that you were practicing with all the way up into the top of the tooth, trying to locate that best position in one motion, and then you're going to hold it there and push it lightly against the front of your tooth so that it has good contact and it looks natural. Don't wiggle it, don't move it. The excess mixture should squeeze out and around the cracks of your teeth. It's normal, it's supposed to do that. The more access that you leave between the openings in your teeth, the better the fit, so it'll hold on better. Now, because after I do this, I'm going to have to hold it there for 5 minutes, I'm going to just do this and keep going. I might do a voiceover just to explain what's going on, but basically after you get it in place with the mixture inside, they want you to lean back and hold it there for 5 minutes in order not to drool, and then that's got to stay there. You got to not remove it while you do the other tooth, and that stays there for another 15 minutes. But yeah, so after I go through that, then I'll come back. Okay, so the first thing that I noticed is once I scraped all that powder and liquid together, the blob that it gave me filled more than just the walls there, but I did not push it in because the instructions told me not to. I'm just going to go with it from there, and I'm pretty sure underneath the assumption that once I put it in place that my tooth is going to push it down there anyways, but it's also going to spread around the tooth. Further reading of the instructions says that once that hardens, we're going to be trimming it later on, but leaving as much as possible in order to ensure a good fit. But we'll get more into that later. So I'm going to go on from there. Now, it's really important to make sure that once you push it up into place, that you're pushing it up into the exact place that you were practicing in before and trying not to wiggle it at all. It's going to stay there for 5 minutes. You want to lean back and not drool. Also, to push the fang up to the front of your tooth so it has good contact at the top and looks natural. The first tooth is good now, so I went ahead and made the mixture for the second tooth. Then I went ahead and placed it. Placement's good, and now we wait. Now that they're hard, I push forward with my bottom teeth until I hear a click. At which point I should be able to work them off of my teeth. Be careful when wiggling the teeth not to dislodge the material that we just put in. Ouch. Now it says that with a nail clipper, trim the stuff that you can see from the front, but leave the stuff on the back. Just only the excess, basically. So you want the stuff in between the teeth, but not in the front. So everything in the back and in between the teeth, leave it alone. Just clear out the front. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. And here we are. I'm going to go ahead and tell you that when I was mixing it, I popped them in. And this one started to come loose in the middle of me getting this one in. So I went ahead and made another mixture to tighten them both up after the 20 minutes total drying time between the two of them. And did it again and let them both sit there for another 20 minutes afterwards. Because I still had a little bit of the mixture left over, I used it to plug the container just in case. And I feel it was probably the right thing to do, because I went ahead and trimmed them like it was telling me to in the instructions, but I think I misunderstood. I think that you should be waiting to do the trimming with your fingernail clippers 24 hours after the fact. That way it has a chance to set completely and be completely firm. Also, from what I was noticing, like, I still have little bits here and there left are visible. I think like after the 24 hours where it hardens the rest of the way, I should be able to take other utensils besides just these. I would still stick to nail utensils, honestly. Something I was thinking was like a coarse fingernail file. But they do hold in. Pretty good. Overall, not bad. So yeah, so this is pretty much the tutorial on how to use these. So I'm going to pop these out just so it's easier to talk. But as I was saying, these guys are pretty inexpensive compared to some of the other ones that I've seen. I say that they're pretty good quality. They'll probably hold up a little bit better once that, like I said, once I do another mixture, let it sit for another day, and then go about the trimming. I think I just trimmed mine too soon. Probably want to let it sit for that 24 hours right initially after making the mold before you do any of the trimming. That way your grip is still firm. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that again tomorrow afterwards. I have enough fluid that I can probably use one more capsule in there. It should be fine. But yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed this little tutorial. I think these guys are going to be pretty cool. Maybe later on I'll take those fangs and throw some glitter on and become Edward Cullen. I don't know. We'll see. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. As always, all my social media links are going to be listed down below. Also, if I can find a link to these specific ones online, I will leave that down there as well. So yeah, if you guys like this video, please hit that thumbs up. If you have any comments or any questions at all, please leave them down in the comment section down below or send me a message on any of my other social media. But yeah, I hope you guys like this tutorial, and I hope you join me again next time. Bye. Hi, welcome to Brushes of Magic. I'm James, and today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. I figured I'd try a shot at doing a haul video.